Okay, we are back in BattleTech. Good morning, or good whatever time it is where you are. Okay, so we have, in the last episode, done a couple of episodes, done 3 missions, gained some experience for our pilots, got some mechs and parts. We'll see how things go. I have, in fact, a brand new Locust that is stripped of parts, so I need to take a look at refitting this. I'm not going to use it as a mainline mech, but it will be useful as a backup in case my more powerful units get damaged, to avoid downtime and lost profits. So let's refit this thing, see what we can do with it. So as you can see, the armoring of the Locust is pretty minuscule. You basically don't want it to get shot at all. Almost any direct hit will start causing structure damage right away. It has 2 energy slots, 2 missile slots, 2 close combat slots. And I think honestly the stock, pretty close to the stock loadout, is the way to go with this thing. Exposing it to direct fire is a surefire route to unhappiness. However, I only have 2 LRM-5s, or 1 LRM-5. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to sit on this for a bit until I get some more salvage to kit it out properly. So, we'll just press on. Do I have any pilots who can be upgraded?
I'm here.
Nope.
What's up, boss?
Commander?
Okay. So here's a pirate mission. Straightforward battle in the lowlands, 1 skill difficulty. And targeting the Taurians. This one is a recovery mission in the jungle. Also targeting Taurians. I'm going to take this one first. But I will try to avoid pissing off the Taurians too much because I would like to take contracts from them in the future. As I said in the previous episode, I'm going to try to unlock the black market. And what that means is you need to stay friendly to pirates, at least for the beginning. So I'll try to keep that going. So this contract is weighted pretty heavily towards money as opposed to salvage. In fact, I can get a 110k more by dropping a salvage tick. So that is in fact what I believe I shall do, because I am still rather low on cash reserves. Okay, I don't think I need to change my setup. I am good to deploy. If I can get a second LRM-5, I can kit out that Locust. Not that I intend to use it much, but it's useful to have a backup. So we'll see what we get from salvage this mission. So this is the first full skill difficulty mission that we've taken in this playthrough. It's going to be a bit of a jump in opposition, but the payout is higher, and we'll get more experience. It's always a cost-benefit analysis. Like I was saying earlier, it's not enough just to win the one fight. If you win that fight, but in such a Pyrrhic and punishing way that you have very bad losses, damaged mechs, wounded pilots, it can end up actually costing you. So let's fight smart.
Command interface initiated.
Do what we gotta do.
lot for mech combat.
Okay, so that is the estimated contact point. I'm just going to take a look around at the terrain, get an idea of... Okay, so I'm on the top of a long, low ridge, with a good amount of cover near the top of it. It's a good position to start a fight from. That's a long dash. The Jenner's fast, though. Tell you what, I'm going to use the Jenner's mobility to hook around. Which flank would be better? I'm going to say this flank because there's more available cover. But hook around the flank. Try to go in for a back shot if possible.
Roger. Hostile on sensors.
Okay. So they are in what looks like in the valley on the other side of the ridge. I've got the height and cover advantage.
Moving to position.
So I'm going to head forward, make contact, see who they are, and decide who my first victim is going to be. Okay, so I can tell by the activation order that there's 2 lights. Should be able to take these guys out. I'm going to let them burn their turn without shooting, and then I'll pop up and smash them. Okay, so I'm going to do my favorite tactic when presented with terrain of this type. Basically use it as a shield, hook around it, knock out one guy at a time, keep the other guy out of the fight.
What's up, boss?
Can I get into a firing position? Let's see if I can hook around this way and still shoot with a jump. No, I cannot. Okay. If I go here, the dude on the other side is unlikely to be able to get into firing position. Should be able to get away.
Position confirmed.
Oh yeah, that's a Panther. So, long-range sniper mech. Let's try to take this guy out. His evasion is quite low.
On it.
Okay, so they've got at least one medium, based on the activation order, and he's far off to my right. So what I'm going to do is continue hooking left, using this hill for cover to keep out of direct fire. Roll their line one at a time, and keep that slower, heavier mech medium that's over there out of the fight for as long as possible. Okay.
Coordinates received. Targeting for an alpha strike.
SRM2s are not my favorite weapon in the universe. They're just so paltry in their effect, and it's just honestly not, in my view, not even worth the tonnage of carrying them. So when I'm in a position to... Okay, I'm going to jump here so that I can get a full direct fire volley on this guy. And I will angle myself so that the dude on the right is less likely to be able to run in and engage me from the flank. Okay.
Engaging target.
I'm here.
Okay, can my Panther get a shot off as well? I can, if I jump. So I'm accepting a bit of heat buildup with these jumping attacks. But if I'm able to continue to isolate this one guy...
Hope this is enough.
Okay. Left torso and arm
Maybe
destroyed.
that hurt.
Alas, the Panther's biggest gun is on his right arm, so it's still capable of hurting me. Ooh. That would have been nice if it had missed. Okay. I'm actually going to activate the commando first. Specifically because it is more likely to be hit when the second enemy light mech activates, because it's further over to the right.
On the move.
So since I'm firing it towards its right side, I'm likely to score a hit there, and hopefully take that guy's PPC off so that he's much less dangerous.
On it.
Okay, Jenner. But because of the large amount of evasion the Vindicator got from that jump, he elected not to go for the Alpha Strike and just fire the one laser to get rid of my evasion, so I avoided any damage, and that's good.
Orders?
Okay. Can I run around the corner and still shoot this guy? Not without staying. No, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's try jump though, see if that's possible. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I'm gonna be very hot after this. I'll need a turn to cool down, but if I can take this guy out, I'll have that turn.
Engaging jump jet.
Whoa! Gotta turn off some guns or I'm gonna overheat.
I copy.
Okay, cool. Got rid of his
Critical hit,
PPC.
Commander.
Now he's a very expensive SRM-4 carrier.
What now?
So a thing I've got to watch out for now is he might actually just go run in for a punch, so I'm going to forego firing opportunities to get him next turn, probably. And also burn some, bleed some heat, rather. Someone over there's got a autocannon. I'm gonna get out of his line of fire.
Engaging jump jets.
I'm gonna turn off the ALRM because it's well inside its minimum effective range and it's just generating useless heat at that point.
Engaging target.
Okay.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Cool, there's some breathing room.
It's
I'll be
go
able
time.
to probably spend a turn to sink this heat that I've generated. Knowing when to turn it on and when to switch it down to a lower intensity is a key part of playing this game well.
Commander?
I'm actually going to sprint down into that water, get a lot of evasion, be in cover, and sink a lot of heat.
Receiving you.
I could run up here and get a shot on this guy because he's done his move already. But we already know that there is an unidentified medium mech over there slamming at me with an AC-5, and a commando is a 25-ton light mech. I do not want to take that punishment unnecessarily. I am going to try to draw this guy in and defeat them in
Location
detail.
confirmed.
So now I've got this big long ridge protecting me from that long range supporting fire, and I can take them out one at a time.
Hey. There. Okay.
Patience is a virtue. It really is. If you just run at the guy, this first guy you see, guns blazing, well, you might, you know, it'll be dramatic, but it's not the way to win and minimize your losses. So my Vindicator will be happy for a guns quiet turn. Get rid of some of that heat. In fact, almost all of it. That's good. Okay. So again, with the single shots, because he calculated a low hit chance, that's good for me because he also causes no damage. I
Good to go.
am, as one of my favorite mixed martial artists would say, going to smash this dude.
Got it.
Cool. So I can afford a full alpha strike. I got rid of most of the heat. Take a bunch. That's just thematically incorrect, isn't it? Okay.
Commander?
And the professor and the commando. I think I'm actually going to push in, forego cover to get all of my guns firing at effective range.
On my way.
Take this guy out as fast as possible. Generals are big on burst damage. You want to blow as many of their guns off as soon as possible when you see them.
Firing a full salvo.
Okay, work in progress.
I'm here. Copy.
Let's see if we can get a PPC hit here. That'd be nice. Okay, so right arm
That
gone,
looked like a critical hit.
half his laser's gone. It'll be easier to deal with now. Okay, Shadowhawk. Ay, ay, ay.
Commander, I'm wounded.
Speaking of right
Weapon
arms
system
gone.
down.
That was unfortunate. Okay, I was kind of counting on him being a little bit further back and being out for at least one more turn. Alright, I got careless there, folks, and I paid the price. I deserve that. So, let's try and take this Jamor out and focus on the Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk is actually one of my favorite medium mechs. If I can take this guy out and get some salvage from him, I can have one. And that would be good. It's quite mobile, really well protected for its size, like a jumper, excellent heat management.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Good melee fighter, can engage at all ranges. If it has one disadvantage, it's a little light on firepower. Oh man, my Jamor got slammed. But fortunately, their Jamor chose to fire my commando instead. Okay, I gotta get my guys out of the open. This is going to take some thinking.
Receiving you.
Okay. I'm going to run to here, back into cover.
Copy that.
Get my left side facing towards the enemy to shield my badly damaged right.
Target acquired. Inflicted some heavy damage.
It's going to be costly to repair. Ay, ay, ay.
Good to go. On my way.
Yeah, that was a tactical error, folks. I misjudged the angle of the hill. I thought the medium would be out of it for at least one more turn.
Roger.
Oh well. Okay, left leg and left arm destroyed.
Solid connection on that one.
That guy's pretty much crippled now. Take him out. Focus my fire on the Shadowhawk. I really like Shadowhawks. It's one of the classic mechs.
What now?
Panther. I'm gonna keep moving while staying in cover so that I maintain evasion.
Moving to position.
Oftentimes, if you're in a good spot, you don't want to abandon it, but you want to just sort of move back and forth within that cover to keep at least a little bit of evasion going. Okay.
I'll try.
Let's get rid of this guy.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Good, good. Okay. Now I'm at 95% resolve. I will see what I can see with my Vindicator. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run up here and then use a resolve ability. I'm going to use Vigilance, which will actually make me activate one phase earlier, so I'll be able to activate before the Shadowhawk in the next turn and get my Vindicator into cover and shoot again. It costs 30 points of resolve, but you gain 15 each turn. As long as you keep it above 50%, you can maintain the 50%, the +1 hit bonus, and you are generally doing okay.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Cool. Okay, so I went from 95 down to 65, but then +15 at the beginning of the turn, so I'm up above 80. I could even do another one still and maintain the hit bonus.
Ready for
Let's
orders.
see what we can do here. I'm actually going to keep my lights back if possible. Try to draw fire onto the Vindicator, which is much better protected.
Orders?
At least the Jenner needs to stay back because it's pretty badly hit. I don't want to get the guy messed up even more.
Confirmed.
Hey,
Okay. So let's
affirmative.
stay in the forest, use the range of that PPC, carry out the supporting fire roll.
Die.
Okay. So I'm at a bit of a risk of him going in for a punch here, but I want to get into that cover.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay, I'm gonna hold action. Hopefully he'll target the Vindicator. Yeah, he's going in for a punch. Ow. That's the risk you take, folks.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Okay,
Waiting for orders.
let's get around a flank here. He's gonna pay for that, but it did cause some structure damage, which will cost me money to repair, which is annoying.
Roger.
Ready for orders.
Alright. I'm gonna hook around this guy's flank of ultimately get into a position for a back shot. Okay, right torso destroyed. I believe that takes off his LRM-5, although at this range, that
Standing
weapon is
by.
basically inconsequential.
Heading out. Got the angle, taking the shot.
So as you can see, Shadowhawks are pretty durable.
Here. Advancing, I guess.
But no one can take the fire of a full lance 4-on-1 for long. I'll take care of this guy.
Okay. Firing everything.
Gotcha.
Mech destroyed.
Mission.
Alrighty, so that was pretty good. Didn't get too badly hurt, but we'll see how much the repairs cost and what salvage I can get. If I can get a Shadowhawk component, I'd be happy. I really like those mechs. They're excellent. general purpose medium mechs. Okay. No bonus because no reinforcements spawned. Alrighty. Yeah, so I got some left torso damage on the Vindicator. That'll be fast. Lost the right torso and right arm of the Jenner, and also all of the contents, which is going to be rather expensive to repair, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely taking that Shadowhawk apart. Shadowhawks are good. Okay. So I'm going to be out of action for a bit here. I do not have 4 undamaged mechs. But it'll give my pilots some time to heal as well, and we will press on. Okay. Cool. Let's get into the mech base, see what we're dealing with here. And I've got 3 wounded pilots as well. Yay, okay. So, the Vindicator... Okay, some light damage to the torso. That'll be 1,500 C-bills in 1 day. Cool. Jenner needs a full refit because it's blown... It's got limbs entirely blown off. This is actually an opportunity for me to reconfigure it to a bit more of my preference. I find that with the standard SRM4 and 4 medium lasers setup of the Jenner, it runs too hot for my liking. I don't even have a single... Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay, I better check the store then. I need to buy a M laser. One of the most common weapons in the game, but annoying. I don't have it. It's early in the game. I don't even have one that's as salvage yet.
New weapon systems available.
Okay. So I'm actually going to go down to just 3 medium lasers. And do I have an SRM6? I'm going to get rid of the SRM4, replace it with an SRM6. The reason I'm going to do that is SRM6 fires 6 rounds instead of 4, more effectively using those 100 rounds that each ton of SRM ammo gives you. Basically, I don't like bringing unfired ammunition home, and I still have 2 tons to play with here. So let's get some ammunition back in there. So by taking out a medium laser, I freed some tonnage, freed some heat, allowed me to get an SRM6 in. Do I have SRM ammo? Indeed I do. I am going to actually put it in the leg, because I find legs get blown off less than upper body, which is a risk, because if I get a critical here, the SRM ammo will destroy the location and cripple the leg. But, let's move it to the right side. Try not to concentrate so much of my stuff on one side of the vehicle. Move a jump jet to there. You want to spread out components as much as possible. There's an element of strategy to it. Try to, especially explosive stuff like ammunition will destroy the location it's in if you take a hit there, and that's no good because it will destroy everything. If it's a right torso, for instance, it'll cause a pilot injury and blow off the right arm. So I have a half ton to play with. I think I need to increase my armor here because I am pretty light. Let's see what I can do here. Okay. max out my head armor. Head hits are bad. Okay. And I'm gonna add an extra point to the left arm because it has 2 M lasers. Okay, so now we're back up to a full 35 tons. Refit cost me, with the M laser, I had to buy 150,000 C-bills, which is a significant chunk of the last mission's payout. But can't be helped.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Do I have a second LRM-5? No, it's not worth buying one yet for a Locust. I'm going to be out of action for a while here. Let me see if there are worthwhile contracts to stick around for. Yeah, there's a jungle embassy extraction one, so I'm going to stay in the system until I have enough mechs to get back in pilots to get back in action. So now we pass time. Spiders repaired, indicators repaired. Now you can see why I wanted to get those repair upgrades going. So here's the Flashpoint tutorial pop-up. But I'm not ready for one of those yet. You really need to build up to that. Friend of a friend. In the command sector, one of Darius's old friends from the MRB, Mercenary Review Board, contacts you directly via Holobit. I have a peculiar request, Commander. I have a friend who wants you to train a fresh recruit. No academy training, but he's sharp. Goes by the call sign Squire in the hiring hall. I think I shall perform a background check. Yeah, there's little events that pop up with multiple choices and different outcomes, and just.
This is all ship announcement. Our last port of call has fallen prey to a mysterious bacterial contagion. In light of this, I'm ordering all hands to the med bay for precautionary cycle of antibiotics. No arguments, people. Just do it.
So let's see this.
Good to go.
Yeah, you're not super spectacular, are you? I don't need you yet. I'm trying to keep my wage cost as low as possible because, as you can see, I'm perilously close to the edge here.
That work order's complete, boss. Top-notch work, if I may say so.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Okay, so I need one more pilot. Actually, all 3 of them will be back in action in 2 days, so I'll wait. Alright, we're back in action. Only cost me 22 days of sitting there not making money, but it is what it is. This is part of the pressure of wanting to keep your... wanting to upgrade your ship so that you can keep your company in action with maximum efficiency. Alright, first of all, let's see if anyone has earned a...
Awaiting
level up.
orders.
No.
Hey.
Yes. So far, Possum is a good general all-rounder. Gonna upgrade piloting.
Training complete.
Yeah, Commander.
Professor is just short.
Orders?
Rhea could use a gunnery update like crazy.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Rogue, I will update your guts.
Mech Warrior training complete.
And screw loose, I'm gonna say gunnery.
Training complete.
Alright, let's get some work here. Get one more payday before the end of the month. Embassy extraction. This is a recovery mission. So basically you need to capture a location and get something to the evac zone. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Quite heavily weighted towards salvage. Yeah. I only lose about 40,000 and I gain a lot more salvage. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to get Rhea piloting the Jamor. What's the biome effects of jungle? Okay, so it does tend to be hot. In that case, I'm actually going to use the spider instead, both because of its excellent mobility, which will allow it to jump over jungle rather than run through it, but it also runs cooler. I'll be able to fire pretty much everything I've got every turn with that spider and not have to worry about heat. I'll keep my main character in my Vindicator. Let's see. I will put Rogue in the Panther because he's a slightly better shot. Panther with his only 2 guns, every single miss is a considerable loss of firepower for the turn. And I'm gonna say Possum in the Commando because of her high piloting skill. Okay, we are ready. Let's drop. Alright, here we go.
Command interface initiated.
So this is the new jungle biome. Introduced with Flashpoint.
I bet the bugs here are the size of your head.
Thanks, Possum. You're a charmer. Okay. I am going to, let's see. Yeah, hook around this mountain.
On the move.
I can use it as cover if I make contact. Thankfully it's nice and narrow, so if I make contact on the wrong side, I will be able to quickly reverse it and get where I want to be.
What now? Moving to position.
Right, no contacts yet.
Moving out. Reporting enemy contact.
Right, a vehicle and a mech. As you can see, I actually can tell that they're what they are, rather than just an unidentified contact, because Rhea, with her higher tactics skill, gets a bonus to sensor use. So that's why I wanted her there.
I'm here.
Okay, let's get into position. High evasion, good cover. We will be able to figure out what we need to do quickly next round.
Affirmative.
So, I've got decent cover here and close to water, so if anyone starts running too hot, I can jump in for a turn to cool off. Okay, Locust. Locust 1S, which is a slightly different variant. I believe it only has a medium laser and 2 machine guns, so it's basically a close-range suicide. Suicide harassment mech.
Commander.
Fighting at close range in a Locust. Oh, that's braver than me. Okay. So, the other contact is a vehicle. I'm going to move in such a way where I can fire with my spider, but have that nice ridge, that nice rock protecting me from the vehicle's counterfire.
Moving to position.
Okay, picked up another contact. Let's take this guy out quick. Oh no, it's the SRM variant. So a medium laser and 2 SRM2s.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Locusts are small, they're fast, they're hard to hit, but
Failed to connect.
almost any significant hit will damage or destroy them. Okay, there's another spider.
Hey,
Yes. No. I want to take out the locust if I can. Yeah, okay. If I move there, I'll just keep cover.
advancing, I guess.
If my large laser hits this guy, he's going to be in a world of hurt.
If you say so.
Alright. Don't you worry, I'll get you yet.
Shoulda known I'd miss.
Yes, Commander.
My Vindicator's actually blocking the Panther from getting into cover this turn. So I'm going to move the Vindicator first next round.
Waiting for the right move.
Ooh, that's an autocannon 5. I do not want my spider to get hit by that guy. I'm going to get him out of danger next turn. Okay.
Engaging target.
Goddamn locusts.
Orders? Copy that.
Okay. Cool.
Reporting critical hit.
Right torso destroyed, took off one of his SRMs. Oh yeah. First things first, fortunately I activate. I am going to get out of danger. If I run to here, I can still shoot the locust before he moves again. And hopefully be out of the line of fire.
Good to go.
What now?
Okay. No, I need to move here. Keep my lighter
Okay,
mechs back.
let's go.
Try to draw the aggro onto the Vindicator. So he's in the Spore Cloud, which makes them much harder to hit, but also increases the damage they take if you do hit.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
But you do need to hit. So it's a
Of
very
course, like me.
risk-reward calculation, like many in a good tactical game.
Ready for orders.
Okay, I want to get my Panther out in front
On it.
of my Commando because it's much better protected.
Target eliminated.
Risk and reward, folks. Wah. Okay, I'm not out of the line of fire of someone back there who's got an autocannon. Probably that tank. Alright, we'll fix that next turn. I'm only in position to fire my LRM if I stay in cover. So if I gotta run out of the water, take out that spider next, which is probably sensible because he's spotting for the heavier guys in the back.
Engaging target.
Damage is light. Onward! No retreat! Orders?
I would like to move and fire this round if possible. No, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a risk, jump into the spore field. With the evasion, I will be virtually impossible to hit.
Firing jump jet.
Okay, that is a Scorpio.
Affirmative.
Don't go in for a punch. Okay, good. Yep.
I'm here.
Okay. Let's take this guy out.
Copy.
He's going to be hard to hit, but he's going to pay the price. If I do connect. Oh, wow.
I hope this hurts.
Good to go.
And just casually crush some farmer's hut or whatever on our way.
Copy that. Reporting. Negative damage.
Don't you worry, Mr. Spider, I will get you yet. Cool. So far, so good. The cover I'm getting from the spore cloud is helping a lot. Okay, let's see if I can score a hit here.
Engaging target.
If I do land, it'll be big. Yeah, blew his right arm off. On a spider, that's not actually that bad of a thing because it doesn't keep any of its components in there. But it's one less location in the random hit chance thing. Means I'm gonna be more likely to score torso hits in the future.
Commander?
Okay, Rhea had better move again. Probably need to jump here. No, I can actually run.
Affirmative.
Get into the water, cool some of that heat I built up with the jump, and only have an angle on the one. But that's okay. I don't need to shoot everyone because they'll all shoot me back. Gotcha.
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
Spider. I would have moved further than that if I were you. Now you're out in the open with low evasion. You are going to be got. Okay. Gonna use that piece of rock again for cover. Get into effective range of all of my weapons and let him have it. Cool.
Receiving you.
Slowly but surely. No, I'm gonna let that guy come out into the open.
Engaging target.
Okay.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
You are not long for this world, Mr. Spider.
Waiting for the shot.
Okay. What was that? Was that the vehicle? Seems like it was. It was content to just sit there.
What's up,
so, I am going to get forward, put some PPC on it. Gotcha.
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
Okay, I landed a pretty paltry hit on the well-protected Panther, ran into the
Barely
floor
hit,
cloud for
Commander.
protection. That will only delay your demise, not stop it.
Orders.
Okay, at this point, I think it's safe to move into the mission zone, because this guy is pretty much gone.
Firing all weapons. Solid connection, that one.
Cool, got a knockdown.
What now?
Alrighty, I'm just going to... Don't want to get too close. You risk that punch. And also would be inside the minimum effective range of my laser. So we'll go there.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I got him.
The asset has been secured and is ready for retrieval.
Okay, no reinforcements, don't have to get to the evac zone, we're done. Cool. Don't think I took any significant damage there, no wounded pilots. We can press on immediately to the next contract. That'll be pretty cool. Small payout, but we negotiated for that, that's expected. No damage. Excellent. What do I have in terms of salvage? Okay, I'll take the 2 mech components. So yeah, folks, I'm enjoying this one. I'll keep it going for at least a little longer. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments. I'd be happy to try to answer, and I guess tune in next time. Let me know if you have any any suggestions for me also. I have a tactical system that works pretty well for me and my playstyle, but the game does give you a lot of tools, and I'd be very keen to hear what some other players have found to be successful for them. Maybe try something different. Okay folks, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.